Typical day at home in Oceanside, for me, it's like I wake up, I have my cup of tea, and I'm like getting phone calls and text messages, where's the waves, you know, let's go surf. I mean, to me, surfing's like a lifestyle, it's not a sport. And so, you know, as you'll see, it's about family and friends and family. And so we all try and go surf together and surf the best spot and have the most fun every day. As a kid, I was always watching those Gidget movies, you know, like Beach Blanket Bingo and all that jazz. I thought it was like so rad, like, oh, this is surf vibe, like everybody just hanging on the beach and like surfing and just having beach fires and playing music, and it's kind of what I live now. I've always been into creative things, you know what I mean? Whether it's photography or artwork or film. So I think that it came very naturally, photography, and me being interested in artwork, it's just, you know, something that really speaks to me, like, just like good music. I like to make weird collages with my photos, and, you know, for example, these are kind of like a couple little tests that I'm doing with just like some photos I take and some just like different little collage styles, and they're just tests and like a way for me to just play with my photos and pull them into a different medium. This is actually one of my favorite 35 mil shots I've ever done. This one of the two girls. Looks like some of my friends here with some artwork. Cool. Ah, Pandora! Yeah! So happy! Well done! Cool. You guys walked into an open house.
It's a house where there is always like at least 3 people in the cell, the living room, or everywhere, in the garage, painting on the floor over there or doing stuff. It's so fun.
She's probably one of the most like friendly and like giving people I've ever met. You know, she gives without asking, you know, and she is like this enabler.
The night I arrived, there was so many people for like just like having a big dinner together. And I was like, whoa, this is California, this is amazing.
With my photography, it's like I love shooting photos and just showing them as it is, but I love getting my hands dirty and kind of playing with them a little bit more too. Right now, I just got back from New York. I was shooting a little story for Cooler magazine of Laura Endeavours. She's a surfer. She's one of the best in the world from Australia, and definitely a big up-and-comer. I'm not going to school for photography, I'm like living school. So this is like taking a class, really, but it's like a real class, school of the world, and just trying myself. Yeah, I really love analog photography. With film, there's all these different colors and there's these different treatments you can do, you know. So there's just interesting things you can do that are actually, you know, it's like chemicals and reactions and real things that happen. It's a creative expression for me. It's not something I have to do, it's something that I want to do. The first time I ever traveled internationally for a contest, I was 15. My friend said, hey, there's this contest in Costa Rica, you should come. And for me, I wasn't thinking about the contest. I was just thinking Costa Rica, left, right on, good food, I'm there, you know? My parents didn't want me to go, but they didn't want to discourage me because they knew I was excited. So I had, you know, they're like, well, if you save the money up, you can go. Because they knew I was 15, there's no way I could have a real job. Like, how am I gonna save up $2.5 grand, you know? And I just started slanging candy at school, and I ended up coming up with the money and sending myself to Costa Rica. And that's kind of when I knew I really wanted to travel and surf. life's about positive vibes, you know what I mean? It's about living like, I love my life, I love the life that I live. I'm so fortunate that I get to, you know, live my passions, live my photography, live my surfing, live my, you know, creating something rad, and I just want other people to be stoked. Life is about having fun, life's about enjoyment, life's about good moments with good people and just experiencing and expanding and growing, you know? There's no predictions, I'm just gonna keep living my life and see where it takes me.